this is Dave Bazar with the latest. I think I warned you, it's digging time. So you can see here in the background, we're starting to bundle the trees up and process them. These are row run. Everything is gonna be over 3/8 of an inch. They're throwing out some of the crooked trees and that type stuff, bundling them in tins. In a second, we'll go take a look at how they dig the trees, but these are gonna be loaded into trailers and heading to you guys. Hopefully you've been paying attention to what I've said. You've got that field ready. John, I'm talking to you. They're coming your way. Okay, he's digging. You can see that thing. That big beast is throwing them out. There's some of the root structures that Conrad's so proud of. Once again, looks like a nice year for trees. The soil's nice and moist, so Conrad can plop those right out of the ground and get them ready for you. There you go. Okay, they dug them in the field. They bundled them up, processed them like we talked about into bundles of 10. They brought them over here to load in the vans, okay? So that's what you're seeing right now. 6,000 to 12,000 trees will go in the vans. The vans are watered also in, so these trees are fresh, ready to go. Important to leave them in the van if you're not ready to plant, okay? Much better, they're more protected there from cold. We don't want you to pull them out if it's gonna be freezing. So if you have a real cold morning after we've delivered, you need to leave them in the van until it's warmed up a little bit. Let's go take a look at how to plant the tree with Lewis Gill. Okay, guess who I found out in the field? The one and only Lewis Gill, okay? Hi, Lewis.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing well. So Lewis is out here. He's just finished planting a row. He's going to show us a little bit about what we think you should do when you're planting. Lewis, run us through it.
Okay, well, here you got a nonpareil on a Hanson hybrid. Here you got your straw. And we kind of, you try to dig the hole to the size of the roots. And before we used to kind of leave the straw there and line up the tree to the straw, kind of base it up against that wall that you dig. But now with these massive roots from the nursery company, you kind of try to shape the hole by the roots, and
so that root has been trimmed basically 3-4 inches long. We tried to maintain.
No, you got about 8 inches.
Okay, sorry, 8 inches. But anyway, the key was not snubbing it off, trying to leave a big root.
Sure.
And then go ahead, dig your hole.
Okay, so you got the pattern more or less, You're
trying to fit the hole to the size of those roots so that you don't crowd them in much.
There you got your bud union, and then you got that bowing to the northwest.
Because the northwest is where our prevailing wind is. Used to lean the trees, right, Lewis?
Used to lean them. Some people still do, but we stake every tree now, and we like to have it upright so we can have a nice uniform straight up tree, so it's easier to harvest, and now they look better when they're upright.
I see you're tamping it in pretty well.
Yep, there you go. Pull up on that thing and it's good to go. We'll come later and prune these things, and then this tree will look kind of lopsided because of just the way it grew, but most guys will kind of just dig their heel in, and we'll come back and soak them in.
And that's the other key, because it doesn't look like you're getting much water, so you definitely want any air pockets that are there to be gone, right?
Sure. We'll run a 24-hour set, come check it, and if it's not good enough, we'll do another. But you really can't hurt them right now. You really want to soak them in.
And that's how Lewis plants a tree.
And so we prune them later now, because there's a lot of handling of them, so there's a lot more cushion for the nice buds that are left on the tree. So before they used to just prune everything before they plant them,
right,
and just leave their stick. But then we think, you can harm the buds on here. So now with the handling, there's less of a chance.
Cushioned a little bit.
You're pushing out, you're holding on these and some of this stuff, and protects these.
Because that's going to be your primary selections are coming off these buds. I know when you do come in and trim, you're going to try to leave at least 2 buds here in case there's a blank, so that you do have selections that'll be available to you later on. What height do you typically top them at, Lewis?
33 inches.
33 inches here. I know people vary on that number. And then you'll come in and put a carton on it.
Yeah, we'll come in tomorrow, prune them down.
Have you put a herbicide down here?
We haven't. We just burned stuff down, but we'll come in and do a pre-emergent right after.
Yeah, okay. After you have your carton on.
Right.
And that's how Lewis plants a tree.